your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on, get in the car and drive on.
Welcome to Friday Night, Greg. You know it. Here we are. You know it. Oh, man. Let's cut to the chase. I'm here with the Nate dog. Nathan Macintosh. Welcome, buddy.
Yeah, hey, how are you, man?
I'm good.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
I got to turn my headphones down too loud.
Oh, yeah.
You're not doing the headphones?
No, we don't. There's no sound effects?
Well, I like to hear my own voice.
Every time we do, I could care less. My God.
Really?
This voice, yeah, man, I hear it a lot.
Well, listen to my voice.
I am.
Right?
Right here,
Put
yeah.
the headphones on and listen.
This is even better, actually. I can hear it better than you can even hear it. I can hear that.
Hear those sounds?
It's crazy I can hear that.
You can hear that?
Without headphones, yeah.
Daddy likes to take a drink.
I thought there was going to be, you were like, shut up, we're going to do an intro. And there's like, hey, everybody, it's Nathan.
Yeah, that's it. I got scared. First of all, before we get started,
Oh, God.
where can they follow you, old dog?
Holy fuck, right away?
Yeah, do the plugs up front.
My throat is killing me. NathanMacintosh.com, I guess. Twitter and Instagram at Nathan Macintosh. YouTube, Nathan Macintosh. It's just my name, Macintosh.
Just Google Nathan Macintosh, the man.
It's me and
click follow.
a guy from Cape Breton, I think, who boxes.
Really? What's Cape Breton?
It's a part of Nova Scotia. So we're both from Nova Scotia, but there's another guy who boxes.
Really? There's just two Nathan Macintoshes?
Yes.
Is it your dad?
No, he's not.
I know that you have issues there. Sorry.
What a hilarious thing to say. What a hilarious thing to bring up. Is it your dad who's also in the place? It's just me and him. No. And
because that would make sense.
Would it? His name was a different name than my Macintosh comes from my mom's side.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, today,
Is my dad here?
ladies and gentlemen, bring him in. He comes in. He's only got one leg.
Takes that bottle of whiskey, jumps out the window,
He just leaves.
hisses.
He goes, I came for my son. Grabs the whiskey and leaves. My one true love is here.
Rolls out the window.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
speaking of what, I apologize.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So I got a bunch of content for us today. I got a bunch of questions that people had wrote in and asked. I was supposed to get to them last time we did a podcast, and then some of them are just questions that people asked me in some comments.
The last time you and me did one, or the last time you did one?
No, last time we did the podcast,
Yeah.
I said, let me have some questions. Not for Nathan, I just said questions.
Yeah.
And then I forgot. I always try to plan something for you because we're friends. It's actually harder sometimes when you're really close with someone because you're I've already told you everything yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So it's hard to do a podcast with you because we just talked about it all yesterday.
Yeah.
Off the air. So I got to come with stuff for us to talk about so we can hone in the strength.
All right, let's get to one question and then beak for 40 minutes about something.
Well, before we get to the questions, though, I'm starting a new thing. I'm starting a new thing, Daddy.
Before we get to the questions,
Yeah,
we're
man.
not even getting there.
I have too much content. We got
Man,
too
so much.
goddamn
Dude. I also
content.
brought my own stuff. I hope you
Did
know
you?
that. I got pockets full of things. Of course.
You don't. You have content?
Of course I do.
For real.
Yes.
Show me.
Look.
Show me as they
Look
say.
at this. Vix.
What?
Vix.
That's not content.
No, but I can talk about this.
You can't.
If you don't think I can talk about this for 10 minutes, you're crazy.
10? No, that's too much. 2 minutes.
Let's get to your content.
All right.
But I got content.
Well, guys, as you know from the last podcast I did it on You Know What, Dude? The Pendleton is gone. I ran out of Pendleton. We finished it. So we're moving on to a new Scotch. So we're going to do a quick Scotch review. I actually don't know what Scotch is. This is going to be very exciting. Also, before we do that, I want to shout out to Stephen Duran for these great obsidian glasses.
Ooh, that's a nice glass. You could fucking murder somebody with that.
Yeah, he said.
You could absolutely beat your ex-wife to death with this glass.
Yeah. Why would you?
I haven't picked. That is a heavy. Whoever this is, this guy drinks, but not like even a bad way. He's like a classy drinker. He's got a bar in his house. Even if he say, I don't know a lot about this. I don't know anything about this guy, but picking up this glass. Let's say this man doesn't even live in a house. He lives in a condo studio.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very nice bar that's about this big. It's got one bottle on it, a glass like this, and he's all class.
Yeah, and his elbow is always on the table, and his glass is always head high. And he looks at you and he goes, "A glass of Pendleton for me, a glass of love for you." And to no one, to a dead woman who's been dead.
That's a nice glass.
It's a nice glass.
Show you how garbage I am as a trash bag comedian. I picked this up. I'm like, that is a nice glass. Because look at that. I'm used to drinking out of that.
First of all, I was like,
I'll eat Cheerios out of this.
You're jamming on the stuff we're not supposed to be jamming about. I got stuff to jam on.
Hey.
We're jamming on the glasses.
All right.
No,
I'll
I'm
scale it back.
I'm not
No,
mad
no.
at this. This is how we do. This is
That's what I'm saying.
This guy could jam in a hall.
If you get to, 10 minutes. If you get
Hold
to
your fire.
one,
Hold your fire.
if you do one question, that's going to be the entire thing. But first of all, don't even get to the questions. Get to the scotch.
We got to get to the scotch. We want to taste the scotch. Also, Max, get over here. We're all gonna taste. So this Scotch was a gift from my friend Gemma and Troy the dog, and so we're going to take a sip of this Scotch. It's Lagavulin, the product of Lagavulin, Islay single malt Scotch whiskey, aged 16 years. That might be nice.
Can I see it real quick? I just
Yeah,
wanna see the
I don't know
bottle.
what any of this means, but it looks very nice.
So you see this.
Gemma and Dan. Thanks, Dan.
That is basically what's on the Nova Scotia flag.
Right? Why? Is it your Scotch?
New Scotland. Yeah, that's what Nova Scotia stands for.
Really?
Yes.
You learn a thing every day. New Scotland? You're from New Scotland. I'm from New Jersey. I'm from the newest Jersey they got.
I'm from the newest Scotland there is.
Brand new Scotland.
Brand
Scotland
new.
too. All right, let's take a sip of this. What do you think? Let's try her out, huh? Look out. You getting nervous, Max? You alcoholic? What the hell's going on here? This guy.
Do you drink, Max?
Yeah, he drinks. He drinks all of the drinks.
Don't give me a lot. I thought we were doing this later.
No,
I have a.
we're not getting smashed. We're having.
I know. I'm gonna have a sip.
Yeah, we'll have a drink.
I don't want to waste your goddamn Scotch.
We're just gonna. Oh wait, I gotta drink the water out because you don't want to water it down. You might have melted a little bit. All right, let me do Max first because this guy's freaking out over here. Drink your water. Drink your water.
Drink your water.
Drink your water. Yeah, all right.
So how many whiskey Scotch reviews have you done?
This is the first one.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Is that good? I feel like that's good. Is that appropriate for you, Nathan?
I want less than that.
You want less than that? Well, a lot of lies. Drink your water. Don't drink it yet. You drank it? No, I didn't drink it. Don't drink it. We're gonna drink it. And we're gonna taste it. We're gonna feel it.
I'm good.
Jeez, Louise.
There's still some water in there. I apologize. It's gonna be a great time, man. Who the hell doesn't? It's gonna be a great goddamn time.
I like Scotch and water. I think the water is what makes it, because it adds flavor, brings out the.
How long have you been drinking?
Since I was like 30, which is crazy.
8 days ago.
Yeah, not long. But hear that, guys? Can you hear that, Nathan?
I can. I can see it too, and I'm doing it.
Hey, let's play it acoustic tonight. Let's play it acoustic, and then we'll explain
Let's
what
play
that means.
Let's play it acoustic. Yeah, yeah.
No need to rock and roll.
I can calm down.
Cheers. You don't need to calm.
Cheers,
Let's
Max.
Play it rock.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers, Max. All right, take a sip.
Scotch.
Oh my God!
Scotch.
It tastes like
Oh.
spider webs.
It tastes like paint. It tastes like a wall. It tastes like somebody's family room. It tastes like a brand new house. You're running down the wooden steps in sock feet for whatever reason because you're like, oh, the basement's gonna be fun, and you slip and eat a stair.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
This tastes exactly like when my dad used to hit me.
This tastes like Home Depot. Like honestly, just walking into a Home Depot and opening your mouth, every aisle, any aisle,
Ugh.
pick an aisle, the fridge aisle, the door aisle, the bolts. This tastes like a guy at Home Depot. If you went into a Home Depot, took a guy's foot out of a boot and put it in your mouth, that's what's in this cup.
When I drank it, I had a memory I did not remember. It was of this guy who lived on a block. His name was Old Danny, and he smashed a dog's head in with a baseball bat. That's what this tastes like.
Is that real?
Yeah, I think so. Or this Scotch gives you memories of dogs being killed.
This tastes like that time that I fell into a sewer and there was a clown that lived there.
This tastes like a divorce.
It does taste like a
It
divorce.
does taste like a divorce.
It tastes
right?
like a divorce. Yeah. This tastes like these goddamn gas prices. It's not good. I mean, well, as far as like me personally, do I want to drink a Scotch? No.
I think this is what Scotch tastes like, though.
Mm-hmm. Yes, this is why I don't want to drink it.
I think I just don't like Scotch.
No, you don't.
I thought Scotch was whiskey.
There is Scotch whiskey, isn't there?
Well, this is Scotch whiskey.
There you go. We're partying.
This is Lagavulin. Maybe it's an acquired taste. Do you like it, Max?
No, not really.
Do you
can
like
sip
Scotch?
on this, but that's
I mean, I like whiskeys and scotches. I don't really know the difference between.
Max, can I ask you if I just cut you off? I'm sorry. You don't know the difference.
No.
I heard you. I need a favor, Scotch. I need a favor, Max. God, my eyes are going gray. I'm starting to see plaid. Can you go downstairs and get us a glass of Scotch? Tell them to put it on my tab. I want to taste what another Scotch tastes like to see if this is generally what it is.
Just one other scotch.
Yeah, just say, can I have a glass of Scotch for Greg and put it on my tab? Greg Stone. Get one for yourself. No, one for yourself if you want. But I don't think you want it. We have this one. I just want to taste another Scotch to see if this is what maybe this is what Scotch is.
I'm pretty sure this is what Scotch is, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe she's too fast for me.
Yeah. What do you drink?
I'll drink some whiskey. I had a really good tequila last night.
Yeah.
But I don't usually like tequila, but this one was good.
On the cast or no?
Not on the cast. No, I did a show, or 2 nights ago.
Okay.
They gave me it. Let me take another sip.
The same.
Yeah, it's like it tastes like old underwear.
It tastes like a junkyard, like an old car. It tastes like the movie Christine, but if you could eat the car.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I tried to laugh to pretend I did, so you didn't feel.
That's
bad.
why I was like, I could feel the whole thing. I was like, he hasn't seen this.
Never seen it.
He hasn't seen Christine.
No idea what you're talking about. But
So-
I tell you this, I think I did see it when I had a sip of
I
this.
think so. I did. Popeye's here.
When
It's
I had
a
a sip of
Stephen
this.
King. It's a Stephen King movie. Who cares?
No, it does. It does taste like Scotch tape. Like the end, if you put Scotch tape on your mouth.
When you go to a bar, the guy goes, "You want some scotch?" You go, yeah. As he's pointing, he goes, "Tape." Both of these things. You know what? We're going acoustic. I'm going straight
No,
acoustic.
well, first of all,
Straight acoustic.
that was funny, but the Scotch has got me delayed in my reactions.
You've had a lot of it.
That's not fun. This is a bad way to open a podcast.
So what's the review? You giving it a 0? Well, how do you even review
I
this?
give it a 10 for Scotch, but I think I hate Scotch.
Yeah.
But a 0 for Greg.
0 for Greg, 10 for Scotch.
Yeah, as
So-
far as Scotch goes, this is great. I think Scotch is bad. So as far as bad goes, this is the worst.
But as far as Greg goes, it's a 0.
For a Greg drink, I'll never have it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink this bottle tonight. Tell you that much. I'll be coming back here, breaking in the window, trying to get in here. Lavagan. We should look it up to see how much it costs. Maybe it's expensive because these are nice people who gave it to me.
Here, but if you want to get to your other, these are nice people that gave it to me. It's hilarious. Get to if you want to go to, I'll look it up while you're bringing in your content.
I think the content is how much I want to kill myself right now.
What's it called?
What's
Yeah,
Lagavulin.
yeah, 16.
16. It's
oh,
86 proof.
shit.
What?
750 mils?
43%. This is 43%.
No, 750 mils. The bottle. How big's the bottle,
Imported from Connecticut.
here.
70-50 mils, yeah.
buddy? Let me tell you how much that bitch is.
How much?
$80.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Next time, just give me the cash.
Give me the cash. Woo!
That is painful.
It smells bad, but I get it. If you were a Scotch person, this is probably the greatest thing you've ever had in your life.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Scotch, whiskey, any of that shit. When I was drinking, it was rum or vodka. That's what I was doing.
I'll tell you this, buddy. You don't drink anymore?
Not
That's
really.
what's happening here?
I have a drink like once every 2. I have it.
Thank you, man.
It's a Macallan.
Oh,
12.
a Macallan 12. Is that good? You're saying it with a smile.
Give it a sip. Give it a sip.
Uh-huh.
You just had a sip of that. Give this a sip, real quick.
Let me do a palate cleanser with some coffee. I'll tell you this, and I'm going to say this about this Scotch. The more the ice melts,
Yeah.
the more I like it a little more.
So you're going in there.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm starting to like it.
And then going here.
Let's try this Macallan. Let me clean my tongue off. Oh, God! That's bad. That is bad.
It's worse than this.
That is rage. This feels like it's mad at
Should I
me.
take a sip of it?
Yeah, it feels like I did something wrong.
Come on.
That legitimately
It can't-
is Will Smith smacking Chris Rock in the face. That's topical.
This is way smoother than that.
Smoother?
Yes.
You mean-
way?
What are you talking about?
Way.
No.
Way.
No way.
Way. Way, man. Dude, what does mine say? It really? I think so.
Ah!
But again, I am not a Scotch guy. I was never a Scotch man. Yeah, I drink like twice a year now, man. I started drinking very young. It's funny you start drinking at 30.
I can't hear you.
I know. You've got headphones on.
No, I can hear you in the headphones, but my ears have shut off because this is what Scotch does to me. It cut off the carotid eardrums.
So this was a 0 in Greg.
This is a -0.
This is -0. So you don't like Scotch.
I don't like Scotch.
Don't
Never did.
don't do the Scotch taste again.
Probably shouldn't do Scotch reviews on the podcast.
Don't do Scotch reviews on the podcast. I just want to go through every Scotch and just be like,
Hey,
bad.
you want to taste this Macallan, Max?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this guy's got problems. Max,
It's
has never
smoother,
turned
I
down
think.
any-
I
I
think
get
it's-
offer Max a dead rat. And I go, you want this dead rat? I go, yeah, I'll take it. This guy loves anything.
I
He's
think it's
down.
smoother.
He's a DTF kind of boy.
Max, what do you think?
What do you like better?
I can barely tell the difference. I think
So we've literally right down the middle. I think it's bad. You think it's better. He thinks this. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
But Max's brain is crazy.
So nothing's happened here. All anybody can really get behind is, well, you and me at least. I don't want Scotch.
I'm gonna try this one more time.
Wow.
I'll tell you this. This pop episode, I don't know.
This would taste pretty good. This is where I can say this would taste pretty good.
No, I'm a Legolivan man now.
If I was on a boat, go with me here.
Mhm.
I lose my family in a fire.
Mhm.
I take the insurance money, right? I buy a boat. It's a sailboat. Wooden, nice boat. I call it the Marianne.
The Marianne.
And I ride it, sail it. I'll call it ride. I ride it. I put a saddle on it. I ride the Marianne to South America, right? Somewhere in the Atlantic, okay? And I hit some murky waters. I hit some awful tropical fucking storms. Sharks are jumping. They got umbrellas. It's bad. Jumping. Things are hitting me in the head. Big wooden sticks. I take a sip of this. That's when I like it.
Sure.
I have to be in a tropical storm in the Atlantic on
You might
Marianne.
not make it out.
And I might not make it out.
Right.
And my family died in a fire.
So I would give you the scenario for when Lagavulin is good is directly after having more pain. So when you want to have Lagavulin, similar to yourself, but a little bit different, after someone strikes you in the nose with a bat. You go, God, my nose hurts. You have the Lagavulin. You go, well, that's better than getting hit in the face with a bat.
Yep.
Right? Lagavulin is better than having some McKellen. Let me try this McKellen again. Oh, it's even worse now.
It's such a way for a man to get drunk. I hate it. let me try some of that. It's brutal.
Brutal.
Let me try some of that one there. Terrible. Let me give you that one again. Let me try both at the same time. Let me take them home. See how I feel in my own house.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I got to do both at the same time.
Yeah, do them both at the same time. No, put them in the same glass. Why don't you just mix them? Do that. Mix them. Put that in there. Good time or no? It sounds awful. See, that's why I don't have headphones. Whatever people heard.
Oh!
What?
Oh, it's bad. Even worse.
Yeah, man.
I thought it would cure
You put
it.
both of them at the same time, dude.
I put glass in my mouth and a knife in my mouth. I thought it would do less cuts. Equal cuts.
This has been Scotch Reviews.
Scotch reviews by two guys who hate Scotch.
Never liked it.
Oh, it's brutal.
Yeah, it's never been a thing.
I thought maybe I'd like it. I did not.
Do you have any book? Do you have a library in your house?
No.
Do you have a smoking jacket?
I do have a smoking jacket.
Do you?
I think that. Never mind. Let's get into some of the content.
Acoustically.
Batman. It just says Batman.
I'll say this: the new Batman, Scotch drinker.
Who do you? Yeah.
The new one, he drinks Scotch when he's putting transmission grease in his
that
hair.
kid?
The Batman.
The Batman, the new movie. You think he drinks Scotch?
Absolutely. Look at him.
No, that kid doesn't drink Scotch. He drinks. That kid's an emo kid, man.
Yeah.
He's drinking Sailor Jerry. He's drinking Sailor Jerry. You ever heard Sailor Jerry?
Of course I have Sailor Jerry, yeah.
Rum. That kid's a rum drinker. That's a rum boy.
I think he's one of these.
I think Batman. I think Christopher Nolan's Batman is a Scotch man.
Yeah, but
know?
he doesn't even drink it.
He's
that
a
guy.
fancy dandy.
He does this. He pretends and he throws it over his neck.
Yeah.
He does one of those. But this guy drinks. This guy might be doing heroin.
I was going to say, this new Batman shoots heroin. He's a junkie.
He's a junkie
He's
Batman.
a class junkie.
He's listening to Nirvana. He's booted up on heroin.
I'm drunk.
He's got a shotgun in his mouth. Do you want me to take over?
I just needed to let you know that I'm drunk. It's really, this must be happening.
Okay. Yeah. You might, I don't know.
Is that possible?
You started drinking at 30. You've been sipping. No, it's not. How about this? I'll scale it all the way back. I was going to go with it.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
possible.
be real. It's 86 proof, though. 86 seems like a lot.
But it's 43%. Whatever the fuck. I don't think you are.
Pain. 43% pain.
But
it
let's
says
say
it.
you are.
Uh-huh.
What was the question here? Batman. It was just Batman?
Batman.
Was that the question?
The question is
With the question mark?
Batman. No, it says, yeah, what'd you think of the new Batman? Let's talk about the new Batman.
Is that what the question? Okay, well, either way.
Yeah.
Me personally, this guy, I saw it twice.
That's 9 hours of time you've put into this movie.
6 hours.
Plus travel.
You added 4.5. Well, it's right by my house, but I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
With the trailers,
Right.
we're talking 7 hours.
With the trail. They do
It's
a lot.
a fucking lot, man. Half
Yeah.
hour, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just start here, and then we'll go from here.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Where do you rate it in the other Batman movies?
Man, I've done this a couple of times now.
On the podcast or with me?
No, in general. So once I saw it, I put it, the first time I saw it,
Yeah.
I put it number 4. But then I rewatched the Nolan ones.
Yeah.
A lot of hours to Batman in the last little while. I mean, some of them were just on in my house. But,
Oh, number 4 after the Nolan ones.
well, after Batman Returns, I put those together.
What's your number 1 Batman movie?
Batman,
Batman Keaton?
89, yeah.
It's not a hard answer, my friend.
No, Batman 89.
All right.
But then I honestly might go Batman 89, Returns, The Batman, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight 4?
Yes. When was the last time you saw it?
I watch it every day. I watch it every morning. My alarm is Batman. Do I wake up?
So what did you think today when it was done?
Children, hello. What?
When it was over today, you were like, I love it still?
Every day is fresh. Every day I go, really? You're going to blow up the boat?
51st Batman.
It's fresh every time.
Every goddamn day.
Every time it's new.
51st Batman.
Yeah, man, I don't know that there's a better movie. I don't know that there's almost a better movie for me. I mean, for me, that's probably my favorite movie. It's probably my favorite movie, Into the Spider-Verse. I don't give a shit. It just brings me so much joy. I think my favorite.
Sure.
Well, I don't rate movies. It's impossible. I don't rate them because I love them all, and they all bring different things.
I hear ya. So, okay, but you asked me to rate them.
Yeah, I
so I've
did.
rated them.
Yeah.
So let me give you why real quick.
Yeah.
Because initially when I first saw it, I did not put it above Dark Knight. I put it fourth. I put Batman Returns, Dark Knight, then the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing it the second time and after watching the Dark Knight, I'm putting the Batman above it. Reason being, I love that Gotham. It's so cool. It's dirty as fuck. It looks like a different city.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of like how gritty that Batman is.
I'll tell you this, the Goblin tastes like Gotham.
Yes. It absolutely smells like Gotham. This smells like that train that guy tried to get off, and then they beat him up.
I'm kind of loving this Legolavin.
Yeah, you're getting drunk.
Lagavulin.
When you watch the new one again, or not the new one again, the Nolan ones again, the city is so goddamn clean.
Yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with the city? It looks amazing. It looks immaculate.
But not if you're in the Heights, or they call it the...
Yeah, but they don't have that in Dark Knight. There's no,
Yeah,
there's
they
no,
do.
no, they don't. They don't go there.
They,
That's in Begins.
oh, right.
Not
But
the
it's
Heights.
in the trilogy. It's called the...
I know. But I'm saying in the Dark Knight, it's not
The
in
alleys?
that-
What's
no,
it
it's called the Heights.
Not the Heights. It's called the...
Not the alleys.
The hell, the shithole. The trops, the brops, the cops.
Something,
The
dude.
sip-sop rockin' dog. Holy shit, out no.
Something. But either way, the city
I am drunk.
in the Dark Knight is too clean. It's so goddamn clean. Batman's so clean. He stays out all night getting beat up, and the next day he's in a perfectly good suit. He's walking around normal.
That's just a testament to how good Alfred is as a suit bro. He gets them all cleaned up.
Yeah, but the new
Also,
one I like.
The argument there is to be made is that this Batman, in the Batman, will get to that. He just hasn't yet figured out how to be Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale, because the whole thing they always say is that Batman is not Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is the mask. He is Batman, right? So right now, Pattinson is 100% Batman all the time, right? He's going to have to learn to be Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale already knows how to play Bruce Wayne, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it,
Right.
and I don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
I don't like it. And on the beginning, and it's funny because the only one of those I ever liked
On
was
paper, I hate you.
I know. Every time we do this,
I love you as a
it
man.
always happens this way.
All of your opinions.
It always happens this way.
I know.
Dark Knight, I saw. I
An
will say
abusive
this:
relationship.
I loved Dark Knight. It's not even like I don't
Yeah.
still think it's a great movie.
Right.
Two-Face and Joker in it are fantastic. I saw that movie, no joke, at the time 4 separate times in theater. I loved it. As it stands now, I think it's the best of the Nolans. I won't even give my opinion of the other two. And again, I put this new one above it solely because of how dark it is. Also,
Yeah.
like the fighting in it. The fighting in the new one, everything is very fucking heavy.
Right.
When Batman takes punches, you're like, he's really getting beat up. When he's beating people up, you go, he's going to fucking kill this guy.
Yeah.
In the Nolan
He's
ones,
learning also how to be Batman. Learning not to pull his punches.
hey, he learned. In
In
my
the
head,
Batman.
he learned. Don't pull the punches. You're kicking ass here. You're cracking a guy's fucking head in on a subway step. I love it.
It's very Arkham Knight, Arkham City.
Yes.
It's Arkham City infused,
I
you
know.
know, and it is. And I mean, to me, they got Gotham the best they've ever gotten Gotham. And I don't know. I mean, clearly this doesn't really matter, but I don't know. You get this movie without the Nolan movies. I think that the Nolan movies nailed it in such a way, and then they had the Schumacher movies, and they're like, we're not doing that shit. The Adam West, and they're like, how can we find our little niche?
Yeah.
And I think they were like very comic. It looks like comic book Batman. What I'd like to see, I hope the next movie, it could be hard to pull off. But I hope they start getting into weird. I hope we get a Clayface.
Oh, I'd love a Clayface.
You know, I'd love to see, or a Doctor, or a Mr. Freeze. Like, because
Croc.
The Nolan movies were very real.
Yeah.
I hope that these distinguish it by not being as real. You know what I mean?
I would love if
Maybe
the
more
Batman
crazy.
2 had Clay. I'd love to see Clayface. They
Clayface would be
fucked me on
amazing.
Venom. They fucked me on Bane. Two characters I goddamn fucking
Yeah,
love.
man. They fucked us on
They've
Venom.
gave us two.
They fucked us on Venom 3 times.
They gave us two great Jokers. Two. I mean, I'm
It's like 7 great Jokers.
sure. Yes.
Yeah.
They truly did.
Yeah.
They really did.
Every
the cartoon,
Joker has
the
been
fucking,
pretty great.
Even Cesar Romero's fucking
Steven Romero
great.
was amazing.
So funny. I just
Yeah.
rewatched that the other day too. Batman.
I told
the
you to
movie.
watch it.
I know.
Is that why?
Yes, because
Nice.
I'd already gone through the other ones and watched this one too, and I go, let me watch this. It's still fucking great. It's so funny. A goddamn dolphin killing itself to save Batman is so stupid.
You got to watch the Adam West Batman, people. It's so fun.
I got to tell you this. I put the Adam West Batman the movie above Batman Begins and Dark Knight Rises.
Well, you can't. You can't put those together because it's apples. You're doing comedy. You can't rate
putting it together.
comedy.
It's Batman.
They're barely the
It's
same.
a Batman. The only ones I won't rate are the cartoon movies. All the live action, I rated. I'm just saying I wouldn't put the cartoon movies against the live action.
Have you seen the cartoon movies?
I've seen some of them.
They do. I don't know. One. You know what was really fun? Batman and Ninja Turtles. They had Batman and Ninja Turtles, the movie, and it was great. Fucking
What
Batman.
year was this?
This year. It came
Oh
out
my
2021,
God, that's
2022.
funny. Yeah.
Batman beating the shit out of the Shredder. That was pretty great.
So awesome.
The Ninja Turtles are the best. Oh my God. Before we even talk about that, I rewatched Ninja Turtles 1990.
Great movie.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's better now than what I thought when I watched it originally.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm watching it and I'm like, Casey Jones comes out. I always thought that was Maloney. I thought that was the guy from SVU. It's not, some other actor. Dude, he comes in, he's just hitting people with hockey sticks. And dude, it's a fucking great fucking movie.
Yeah, no, I loved it then. I saw it maybe the last time I saw it was like 10 years ago. Still liked it. I rewatched Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, me too.
Secret of the Ooze does not hold up.
I think it does.
Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
loved Secret of the Ooze.
Look, it's fun. It's kind of fun, but it is not. The first one's just a good movie.
The first one's dark and cool.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
like
what I
the
like.
comic book. Yeah.
That's why I like the Batman.
And the second one is also dark and cool, but they goofed it up a little bit. And the third one
A
was
little bit?
I mean,
A little bit?
I mean,
You got Vanilla Ice.
I mean,
You got them punching them pretending to be fucking clowns. There's a yo-yo. I mean, it's wildness.
Toku and Rock. Yeah, but it's Ninja Turtles. This should be a little
Oh,
silly.
I know.
You know, it should be a little silly.
The first one I really did like. But either way, so those are my top 4 Batmans. What do you got?
I don't rate movies. I think they're all
Oh,
they're
yeah.
all the
They're
best.
all great.
No, I'll rate them real quick. I think because I love the new Batman. The Batman was amazing. I thought Pattinson knocked it at a park. He made him his own. I don't really want to see a Joker for a while. I'm hoping the next movie, the Joker is in it, but only in jail. I hope they keep the Joker in jail the whole time, and they just have this thing where Batman goes to him in a weird, crazy relationship. That could be cool. Maybe the end of the second one, you realize the Joker's been pulling the strings or whatever. Who gives a shit? But I want fresh. I don't want another Joker movie. I want I want Clayface. I want I want a Man Bat maybe.
I love a Man Bat. I love a Killer Croc.
A Killer Croc. Freaks. I want freaks.
Freaks. I want the
Get
freaks.
me the freaks.
Get me the
dude.
freaks.
Calendar Man.
They can pick up the phone. They go, give me the freaks on the phone.
Yeah. Give me a guy who's like, you want to try to catch me? I'm coming out on Easter. We got the Calendar Man. Every holiday, Batman can't go see his family because he knows the Calendar Man's out. The man who only kills you on calendar holidays.
We talked about, I think the last two or three times I've been on here, we've talked Batman. But the new one,
Batman.
we didn't talk the new one because the new one hadn't come out yet. But I'm pretty sure we talked Batman before.
How good was Commissioner Gordon and his relationship? Buddies.
I like that they both are kind of like imitating each other.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm doing it. You can't do that. But I loved it. I really liked it.
And that's what I liked about Pattinson. He didn't really ham up the Batman voice.
No.
Which was great. Keaton also didn't do that.
Yes.
Which I thought was great. Keaton, I can't rate him. I think he's the best. I think he was the best Batman. Him and Adam West.
We could do this rating. I'll do
Yeah?
this rating.
Right.
I'll give you my Batmans. But
Let me do that.
okay.
Let me go first on that one.
Please.
You went first. I'll rate the Batman actors.
Yes.
And I'm going to do it A, B, C, D. I think Christian Bale gave us the best Bruce Wayne, the worst Batman.
Okay.
Michael Keaton gave us B+ both. He was funny as Michael Keaton. He was funny as Batman. He took it his own thing, and I thought he was great all-around player, right? Adam West, man, the guy's a king. That guy nailed it all. I can't add him in there. Give him an A+ because he was fucking hilarious. Pattinson, Pattinson is probably number 2 for me because he gave us an amazing Batman and an amazing take on Bruce Wayne.
So Christian is 1, Pattinson's 2.
No, Christian is 3.
Keaton was 1.
Keaton's 1.
Got you. 2, Pattinson.
And if we want to be the guy who does the voice in Batman the Animated Series,
Amazing.
or what, but I don't.
But you can. It's 2. Yes,
do
but
it.
the
You know,
guy,
acting.
awesome. Because you
Yeah,
can even
yeah.
say that. I mean, Mark Hamill, one of the best Jokers.
He's the best Joker.
Yeah, he probably is.
He's the best Joker.
He
but
probably
he's
is.
a
It was so
cartoon.
good, but yes, it was cartoon. It was
Yeah.
a great cartoon. But anyways,
Yeah.
the when I was watching Batman the movie the other day, I thought, man, Adam West is a great Bruce Wayne. He's
Yeah.
so great. He's got the fucking sweater vest on. The guy kicks ass.
And you can't rate George Clooney because his movie just failed too hard to really give him a good. I would love to see what George Clooney would do as Batman. I give him a C+. I wouldn't fail him.
He basically had the Secret of the Ooze of the Batman movies.
No, he had the Turtles 3 of the Batman movies.
Japan. What was it?
Turtles in Time, I think.
Yeah.
Was it Turtles in Time?
The video game's called Turtles in Time. I never know that. I know the game is called Turtles in Time or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me throw this at you.
Yeah.
Let me go. I'm putting. I don't like to do it.
Dude, do it.
I'm putting Christian Bale the worst
Of all everything.
Batman. I'm taking out Kilmer and Clooney.
You're not counting him.
I know.
You really
because
can't.
What
It's hard.
what are you gonna do?
And I haven't
they also
watched
only
it in
have
a while
one
either.
movie. Well, these other people only have one
Right.
movie too. Some of them, but I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I do think Batman Forever is very underrated.
Forever was Val Kilmer?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is too. I think it's before they really completely fucking lost it. And I thought the one that was Batman 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought they were holding it together. They tried something different, but it wasn't. And was that with O'Donnell?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I thought Val Kilmer was a great Batman.
Two-Face is great in it, and we may have talked about this. I don't know if we talked about it here, or just in general. They wouldn't have known this at the time, but their Riddler is Mark Zuckerberg. It is a man who jams a thing onto his head and can hear everybody's fucking thoughts.
Right.
He is Zuckerberg.
Right.
20 years before there was a fucking Zuckerberg.
Also, that's what they did in The Dark Knight when he took all the phones.
Yeah.
They've been doing this technology for a while.
And Zuckerberg's been a criminal for years.
And also what I love about that Batman is Jim Carrey said, I'd love to be in Batman. Let me be Joker. And they went, you're not the Joker, dude. We already did Joker. Nicholson was Joker. He goes, okay, I'll be the Riddler. Then showed up and went, I'm the Joker, motherfucker. And he just did the Joker. He was the Joker as the Riddler.
So great. But
unless he was the old Gorshin or whatever that old Riddler guy. The guy who played the Riddler in the Adam West Batman.
oh no, that's like basically the same thing.
God-
it's truly the
God
same
bless
deal.
him. Yeah.
That yeah, Frank Gorshin. They're
Yeah.
the same guy.
A riddle, my friend.
Him
I love it.
and Jim Carrey, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting Christian worst. And the guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Worst.
Really? You really hate him that much?
I don't hate him. I only like one of those movies. I truly dislike the other two movies. I liked the first one at the time because it got me to the second one.
I'm drinking this scotch because it tastes better than the things you're saying.
Real quick. The first one, even at the time in the theater, my favorite part of the whole thing was at the very end with the Joker card. Everything else, I was like, he looks weird. I hate this voice. I just don't like it. The third one, I ain't even getting into it. I ain't even getting into it. This movie kicked me in the goddamn dick. Not even
right.
getting into it.
Just get into it then.
Christian Bale. Fuck. Pattinson. This is the one that people are gonna
Oh, already.
I'm putting fucking Affleck in the goddamn
Oh, I forgot about Affleck.
list.
No, he's great. Affleck
Because
was great.
as Batman and a Bruce Wayne, I don't care what anybody says about Batman vs. Superman. You take out all the Justice League bullshit. That is a good fucking movie, and he was a great Batman.
He was a great Batman. I would never argue that. For some reason, he just slipped my mind. He was a great
I think
Batman.
he does just because people hated that movie, and it's the only one. He was in the Justice League, but whatever.
I
He's
like
a
Batman
great
versus Superman.
I did too. Other than all the Justice League stuff, when they're fighting and everything, I like that Batman too. He's dark. He's fucking. I like that one. And then I would go Keaton, and I might even
Number one? Who's your number one?
I was gonna say Keaton.
So Ben Affleck over Pattinson.
I gotta give me a second here.
No, you can't say
Give
that.
me a second here.
Yeah.
Give me a second here. I'm going. Okay, we start from the bottom again.
All right.
Christian, Keaton,
Start from the top.
Robert,
Start from the top.
Ben.
Ben number one?
Let me do it again. In 1 second. I'll start from the top.
But I got to talk here.
What was the
At
question?
some point, I got to be allowed to speak.
Yeah, we'll go. What was the question?
The question was rate the Batmans. How the hell did you? You
All right, I don't know. Those are the four that I like. I don't know where to put them.
That's fine.
I don't know where to put them.
I love that because this is going. That is great. Did you like the Spider-Man movies?
Yeah, I like the first two Tobey Maguire ones.
I don't know when this is more. I need to speak to the fans here on this because I think I've said this. For some reason, got it in my head that the original Spider-Man movies weren't good. Oh my, how wrong I was.
Those are great movies.
This weekend, I rewatched the first Spider-Man. Willem Dafoe is putting on a clinic. This guy is an amazing Norman. Tobey Maguire is fucking amazing. The movie is amazing. And I'm like, I'm loving this Spider-Man movie. Then I rewatched Part 2, which I remember loving too. Part 2 is the best Spider-Man movie. There is a scene where, I forget that Sam Raimi is just an amazing director. Totally forgot about that. Where where Dr. Octopus's tentacles are just killing everyone in the operating room. It's a horror movie scene in the middle of Spider-Man. And I don't know, that was an underrated scene. Like, is an amazing scene. That is an amazing movie.
Yeah.
Rate the Spider-Man.
His ones?
Rate the Spider-Man.
All of them. I didn't
There's not many.
I mean, there's like fucking 6.
No, there's Tobey Maguire. You got
just the Spider-Man, not the movies.
the Spider-Man. We'll rate the Spider-Man. I'll rate the Spider-Man.
Okay.
They're all the best. No,
There's three. The three
there's four.
Spider-Man.
There's 4 Spider-Man.
Who's the fourth?
For me, I'm counting Jake Johnson, or the guy from The New Girl, because he plays Spider-Man in Into the Spider-Verse, which is my favorite movie.
Okay.
And I'd love to see him as a live-action Spider-Man.
Okay.
And he was so good as Spider-Man.
Okay.
But, so we got Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, Garfield.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll just do those 3.
Okay.
It is, in my ranking, this is it. Garfield, 9.8 out of a scale of 10. Okay? Tobey Maguire, 9.7888888.
Wait, what are you doing here? So Garfield's above Tobey Maguire?
Garfield, I'm going to tell you why.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you why.
All right.
And then Tom Holland, 9.7.
Wow.
They are all within there was a photo finish, a nose.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. When it comes down to it, Garfield, to me, was the best Spider-Man, but he was in the worst Spider-Man movies. But he hones the character, the heart, even in the new one. Did you see the new one? It's so good.
Yeah, I did. The one where they're all there?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
He has the heart. Like, he's got it. Tobey Maguire, best movie, Amazing Spider-Man. And his version of Spider-Man, an older Spider-Man, I love, but my favorite Spider-Man version is a Garfield who's more in his middle age, you know? And then Tom Holland is a little too selfish. He's a little too selfish as a Spider-Man. And he's great. He's a little kid. I look at him, he seems a little arrogant. You know, he's a little arrogant, that kid. But I go, Garfield, man, and it flips. Toby.
This is what happened to me over here. Remember I was doing the Batmans?
It's very hard.
You yelled at me. A man struck me with words.
And my favorite Spider-Man of all time is Jake Johnson in Into the Spider-Verse. He's like a little bit older my age kind of Spider-Man.
What about live action?
As far as live action goes, that's the ranking for those 3.
No. The movies.
Oh.
So number 2 is your favorite one?
2 is the best.
Yeah, 2 is the best.
Far From Home is the second best. Spider-Man 1, then the Mysterio one. Then that's the thing, right? My favorite Spider-Man is in my least favorite Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man 2, though, with Gwen Stacy, bro, I cried. Do you remember that movie? When she dies? Gwen Stacy dies.
You're talking about number 2 with Doc Ock.
No, number 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Garfield.
I never saw that.
Dude, it's
Is that with Rhino?
No. Well, he might be in the last second of it. I think he's in the
They
last
fucked
second
me
of
on Rhino too.
it. They were setting us up for Rhino in part 3.
Rhino's so cool. He's so cool. Why do they fuck all these fucking people?
Because people don't care.
It just doesn't make. Here's the thing I've said to you a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of these fucking movies, they go, look, I know that people believe there's a radioactive spider that bit a man and now he has powers.
Right.
Nobody will believe there's a giant rhino. Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Make a big man in a gray suit with a fucking horn.
But that's what Marvel does now. Once Marvel got the money, they went, yeah, we know they'll believe. And they did Guardian. They did a talking raccoon and a talking tree, and we loved it.
Why wouldn't you? It's a fun time. Oh, and this is the reason I really like Spider-Man 1. It's great.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that they gave Green Goblin he's like a real metal suit.
The only issue with that first Spider-Man movie, in my opinion, is they gave him the metal helmet.
Well, it's so dumb.
Because that was 2001.
Yeah.
We hadn't yet done any real costume superhero stuff yet.
Let's do it.
I know, but
Let's go.
I get you got millions upon millions of dollars on the line. They're afraid of how bad. I get it. The risk of putting Green Goblin in a goofy mask is they failed so many times. Look up the old Captain America movie. The guy looks like an asshole.
Yeah.
Red Skull, guy looks like an asshole. They just keep making people look like assholes.
But I like it. I'd rather that.
Yeah, but like, so I get the fear of like we got to make it look cool. So they turn the water up a little each time, and now we're planning a place where like, yeah, man, give us everything. We're all in.
So that was like 2001 or 2.
It was exactly 2001 because if you remember, there was in the original Spider-Man movie, the original trailer had the Twin Towers. But then when the movie came out, they cut that out because 9/11 happened in between the trailer.
Oh yeah, they had
the
spider web between the two buildings.
Yeah,
which would have stopped the planes.
It would have clearly stopped the planes.
The Spider-Man. How about that? What year did The Grinch come out with Jim Carrey? That's where I'm trying to go with this. What year did that come out?
I mean, that guy looks like the Green Goblin. Is that what you're saying?
What year did it come out?
There's no way to know.
Okay, let's just say this. It came out in fucking 04. I don't know.
04.
So they got that suit kicking around. Because here's what happens with movies.
They got it kicking around.
Everybody knows how movies work, okay? Everybody knows how movies work.
Yeah,
A guy builds the costumes.
Yeah.
He walks onto a Warner Brothers lot, and he goes, I want to make this.
Yeah.
And they either say yes or no.
Yeah.
So this guy's wandering around for years with this Grinch outfit. He's like, I want to make the Grinch. And they saw it, and they were like, nobody wants the Grinch. Some cocksucker could have been like, purple hat. Put a purple hat on him and go, that's our goddamn, what year?
2000.
You can't just put a purple hat on this guy.
Let me say this. I love what you're going for here. But the idea that you're watching, like, we've been waiting 100 years for a Spider-Man movie, and then Green Goblin comes out and goes, is that the Grinch in a hat? They couldn't get a new Grinch?
Shave the little beard, make the face a little longer.
I mean, it wasn't even a mask. It was just like a nose and some eyes.
And make a perfect. Put this. If you built that face around Willem Dafoe's head, you got yourself a goblin, sir.
I would also argue, well, two things there. One, the Green Goblin isn't technically a goblin. He does wear a mask. He does wear like a rubber mask. That's the whole thing. Two, I don't think Willem Dafoe needs a mask. That man's face looks like a goblin.
So paint it green.
You just give him paint on his face.
I love it.
Put some green paint on his face.
And the little Sandman hat. The little I'm going to bed hat.
Little.
You know what I mean? I'm going to bed. I got a shirt that the Nasty Boys would wear.
I don't talk about
Ripped
it enough.
purple. I mean, it's great.
If you don't go to bed with your own bed hat and a little candle, what are you going? You're not even going to bed.
And this last thing here before you go to bed. You blow it out and you lay down, and the hat, I don't know what happens to the hat in the middle of the night, flies off.
It's a choking hazard.
You're also wearing like a dress shirt and pants, so everything is getting fucking, you're really fucked up.
I like to get in bed like they used to get on a plane in the 50s. You know, full suit. Full suit and go to sleep.
Uncomfortable is what you're saying. I like to sleep the same way I fly. Uncomfortable.
Dress shoes. You got your dress shoes for bed? Dress bed shoes.
Dress bed shoes. Tie them up. Lace them up. I'm going to bed. I will say this, too. The second one of those I did think was better with Doc Ock. I really think that movie's like kind of what you were saying about Dark Knight. It's one of the best in terms of superhero. It's so fucking good. It was so good at the time.
Yeah.
Also, in the first Spider-Man, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, Bonesaw.
Who that year or the year after, right before, after, I don't remember exactly. This man had a run. Do you remember the goddamn Macho Man Ralph album?
Of course.
Be a Man?
Be a man, Hulk.
Where he's holding
Be
a
a
chain
man, Hulk.
and swinging it on the... I think this was like back to back.
Yeah.
No, it was right after, because in the song he says, I got myself a feature role in Spider-Man.
Yeah. Also, I want to throw this. So we talk about, in the new Spider-Man movie, they deal with alternate universes. And they're like, what's in your universe? What's in your universe? What I think is hilarious is in Tobey Maguire's universe, wrestling is real.
Yes.
Because wrestling is not fake. Bonesaw was really trying to kill Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So in that universe, Hulk Hogan really hits people in the face with steel chairs.
Yeah.
And this is crazy to me.
And this also shows that if any superhero would have fought wrestled a wrestler in the 80s, they would have been beaten. Because Bonesaw also put up a pretty good fight against Spider-Man.
Spider-Man didn't know his powers yet, though. He didn't know his skills.
That's not Macho Man's fault. That's not Bonesaw's fault. Yeah,
Well, that goes skill versus it's skill versus talent. The man had skill.
I know, but you knew the fight was coming in Bonesaw's mind. If they would have dropped a belt in that ring and said this is now for the title, Bonesaw would have won. And then the movie's 20 minutes long. And Ben still dies, but so does Spider-Man.
Ben dies. Bonesaw kills him. Bonesaw breaks his spine in the middle of WrestleMania.
Bonesaw puts Peter Parker, Bonesaw, and they're all doing this. Bonesaw. So great. Bonesaw puts Peter Parker in the Cobra Clutch, cracking 3 vertebrae. Ben stands up, right, and says, "Don't do that to my fucking nephew." Bonesaw hucks Peter. He goes, "If you think you can kick my ass." Ben fights through the crowd. He gets in the ring. Bonesaw picks him up, torture rack in half.
Great power. Great snap.
Snap. His organs fly into the crowd. Peter screams no. Bonesaw kicks his head right off. The movie's 22 minutes. Bonesaw now runs the whole city.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I would also argue this is just another point about the Spider-Man movies. First Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. Not a great movie, but the best villain. Michael Keaton is Vulture. Underrated.
Michael
He
Keaton,
was
man.
so good. I just want to see more of him. Oh,
You saw Birdman, right?
I lived it, brother.
Did you ever see Desperate Measures? Real question.
No.
Him and Sir Andy Garcia?
No.
I always say Sir. I don't know if he's knighted. It just makes me Sir Andy Garcia. Dude, Desperate Measures, Michael Keaton and Andy Garcia from the 90s kicks ass.
Right.
Michael Keaton is one of the most rated and underrated actors ever.
Beetlejuice?
Dude, I watched that movie. First of all, as a kid, I saw it a bunch, but on a plane a few years ago, it was on. I got let me watch it. Look, man, you watch that fucking movie and you go, Michael Keaton, dude, let me tell you something, man. You're fucking amazing. So good that I watched it on the way back. And I've seen it a bunch.
Did you just walk on the plane and go, we're doing the whole thing over? You should have watched it in reverse. So the same, like your plane's going back, the movie's going backwards.
Dude, he's so good in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid how fucking unbelievably talented Michael Keaton is. Everybody knows this. Michael Keaton knows it. All right.
Did you watch Moon Knight?
Moon Knight. I've never heard of Moon Knight. What's Moon?
So you're telling me there's a moon
Basically.
night?
Yeah, at night, the moon comes when?
Oh, I've seen the moon at night, my friend.
I like getting up early and seeing my moon then. You're telling me the moon comes out at night? Not my house.
You ever out in the day and just see the moon? I like a day moon.
An eclipse, that's what I call it. No, I never. There's a movie called Moon Knight?
Now it's the TV show came out yesterday, Marvel show.
Oh, God, no.
I'll say this, though, because the Marvel shows have all been B+ pretty much. Except Hawkeye. I'd say they all been C+ to B. Hawkeye I thought was a B+. This might be an A+ show.
What was the deal?
Oscar Isaac plays the Moon Knight. And what's great about Moon Knight is that everyone thinks they know him. But his comic book is stupid. He's never been good. It makes no sense. Everyone's tried to reboot it. Everyone who thinks they know Moon Knight, it's like they've never been good.
What is Moon Knight?
Moon Knight is a cool-looking character
Yeah.
who no writer has ever been able to get. He has like psychosis. He's a mentally ill person who he's got multiple personalities, but then he doesn't have multiple personalities. They're actually real personalities. This is what Moon Knight looks like. Moon Knight, give me Moon Knight from the comics so you can kind of get a good taste.
Kind of looks like Noob Saibot.
I wouldn't say yes to that. But he's like all white. He's kind of like Marvel's Batman.
Yeah.
But he's definitely different.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't he kind of look like Noob Saibot a little bit?
Noob Saibot?
Yeah.
Didn't Noob Saibot look like Scorpion?
Didn't that guy kind of look like you took the cowl off him or whatever?
No, this guy's wearing all white. He's got a moon on his
Dude, this
chest.
looks like a goddamn Mortal Kombat character. Look at him looking at the moon with the fucking boomerang.
Oh, I guess, I say this. If you're looking at the movie version, he does look a little bit like a Scorpion-esque character.
He could fight in a movie today. I mean, in Mortal Kombat today.
Also, show him bottom left. See him, he sometimes wears a suit. That's what I like about this guy. Sometimes he'll beat your ass in a suit.
Like a full-on suit.
Full-on white suit mask. Moon Knight is cool.
So this is who he is in the show. This show's out right now.
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
And Michael Keaton's in this?
Oscar Isaac.
Not Michael Keaton.
I don't know why you're talking about Michael Keaton.
We were talking about Michael Keaton, and then you said, "Have you seen Moon Knight?"
That's not me. That's the Lavagalians talking.
Well, the Lavulin 16's. It's got to get its shit together because
No, I wanted to if you saw Moon Knight.
I have not.
You went, Moon Knight?
Because I've never heard this character. I've never heard those two words put together in my life.
Yeah, he's the Knight of the Moon. Like he knights like a
Yeah,
K
no, I
N-I-G-T.
see the K there. Yeah,
Yeah, he like fights for like some Egyptian god takes over some weird bull ass.
It looks like here he plays the piano at the moon.
This guy loves the piano. He used to
You know
play the
what I
piano on the moon. Remember that moon guy? The McDonald's moon guy. He used to play the piano on the goddamn moon. Had a moon face.
Yeah,
Remember that guy?
I don't, but I
You
kind
do.
of picture it.
Pull up McDonald's moon guy. You look like Jay Leno.
I don't remember this.
You remember. You'll see it. You'll remember.
What?
You don't remember this guy?
Kinda. Wasn't this a TV guy? This was McDonald's? I do remember this.
Yeah.
But I thought this was a TV thing. I thought this was like TBS. This was McDonald's?
It was Mac Tonight. I think he may have had like
Moon-
a spin-off show.
Mac Tonight is hilarious.
That's Moon Messing Mac Moon.
the
It's horrifying.
moon.
He was a moon who'd play I guess was when McDonald's stayed up past 6 p.m. They were like, let's bring in a moon character.
Man, we lived through some decent times, dude.
We really did. The
Everything was a lot simpler, man.
Everyone was always trying. Every time a food company would come out,
Uh-huh.
they'd go, "We need a villain who's trying to steal our food or trying to destroy us." They'd make these fake villains. They're like the Noid, steal your pizza,
Dude, Hamburglar,
Hamburglar.
I'm not lying to you, is still some of my favorite words put together of all time.
Hamburglar.
Burglar,
Hamburglar.
the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
He steals your hamburgers.
Mhm.
Dude, he's got the little thing. He's wearing a prison jumpsuit. He's got a hat and a cape.
Yeah.
I love whoever the fuck came up with the Hamburglar is so goddamn smart. You know, I think about this every once in a while.
Mayor McCheese. That's a mayor of cheese.
What the fuck was Grimace? What
Sadness.
the fuck?
He was how you
getting a
feel after
milkshake?
you eat.
He's this. He's,
He's
what this.
Legalvin.
He's what this smells like.
Actually, I'll tell you this. Take a sip now. After it's been watered down, the Legalvin is very good.
That smell is rough. Oh,
Oh, yeah, that'll clean your cholesterol out, brother. That gets in there.
the
Let me try the McKellen again.
Yeah, give it another shot. You might as well.
Not good.
Can I run this by you real quick? This is very stupid.
Let's keep going.
Hamburglar, right?
Yeah.
I've thought this sometimes with comedy. I try to think in this in terms
Ah!
of like,
Keep going.
I'll go. I'm gonna keep going.
I'm
on this.
here.
So McDonald's. Let's just go here. McDonald's. They're making burgers. Let's say at the beginning nobody's coming. Okay? And they go, what's the answer? We'll make more burgers. No. The burgers are already good. You got to get people to come to the burgers.
Yeah.
How do you do that? They're like, we'll make more burgers. No, you idiot. Make a fucking story here. All right. Mayor McCheese. the Hamburglar. Okay?
Yeah.
I say that to say
I say that.
this could have been an off-camera thing.
You're right.
But I think this every once in a while with comedy. Because you go, hey, how do I get these out here?
Mm-hmm.
Is the answer right more of them?
No.
Or is it to come up with Mayor McCheese?
Comedian. You're a comedian.
Commie comedian.
Yes.
Yes.
We wear red shirts. We salute the iron and sickle.
LWO.
LWO.
Laugh World Order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we do.
But you
We
see
need
what
a
I'm saying?
brand. Well, you don't see that's what's happening in comedy right now?
Yes.
Everyone's a goddamn brand. Everyone's a bullshitter.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Mayor McCheese,
Mayor
man.
McJokes.
1,000 Patreon subscribers overnight. Mayor
Yes.
McCheese, the comedian.
Yes.
I must make you laugh.
They're like, who's that guy? He's the guy that eats glass. Who gives a fuck?
I must break you in laughter.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
That'll get this. That'll.
Either way.
That's the sound bite.
So what was the other question?
I mean, I have over 100 questions.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot here.
All right.
A lot of who would win in a fight. People always like to
Let's
ask me those.
let's go with one of those.
Who wins it? I mean, this one's easy for me. If you want to see who'd win in a fight, Batman versus Wolverine, subscribe to the Patreon right now. We get into it heavy. It's a great, funny conversation. It's actually pretty hilarious.
All right. Well, thanks for having me. Twitter and Instagram at Nathan Macintosh.
Yeah, we'll link you.
NathanMacintosh.com. YouTube Nathan Macintosh.
Thank you for coming. Love you, buddy.
Thanks
I
for
love you.
having me.
Hey, thanks for having some Love Goblin. We just recorded it. So that's up there for you. Go to the patreon.com/the Greg Stone Zone. Lots of great stuff for you there. Thank you all, you subscribers. Also, if you are a subscriber, thank you. We're also subscribe to the Patreon for free. You can be a free subscriber where you just follow it on the on my Patreon now, I'm starting to get high and do my little blog. You want to get on the blog? Get on the blog. Blog it up. We're blogging. Check that out. I'm going to be putting up some more free things just so that I can have direct-to-fan content. So, yeah, I'm looking at Twitter the other day, and I'm like, why am I'm tweeting for free, and then people call me a cocksucker. Well, why am I doing that? So I'll just put stuff on Patreon that you don't have to pay for as well, so that my fans can have Greg content without having to give it to everyone. You know what I mean? Everything's free. It's like I don't mind it being free, but I'd rather have it go to the world where you're getting 100% unadulterated Greg. If you love me, which I love you, but you can't commit to the Patreon, you don't have money or whatever, you don't want to, it's fine. It's 100%, 1,000% understandable. What you can do, boots to fucking ground, tell your friends. Tell your friends about the podcast. Tell your friends about the Patreon or the Instagram. Get Greg. Every fan makes another Greg fan. I have 2 fans, and then I can keep going. And really, what this is about for me is just to kind of be able to keep going. That's really all it's about, is to keep being able to make cool stuff for you guys. And that I can do that when you tell your friends. The revolution has begun, Mr. Wayne. Whose side are you on? All right, check you out real soon. Follow Max Marcus at Max Marcus Comedy on all platforms.
Yep.
Follow Nathan Macintosh. Just type in Nathan Macintosh. You'll get it all. And I'm Greg Stone on all things. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you all real soon. Good night.
Pick up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on. Get in the car